Hello everyone and welcome to a YouTube exclusive, and it's basically just to show the campaign guide server that I always talk about and reference in my streams on Twitch, TikTok, and obviously the VODs on YouTube as well. And I just wanted to show it, essentially just to have people understand sort of what's in it, what's included, what's not included, and everything like that in particular. So just as like an update on campaign, I know my last stream, I'm about to go live in like a few minutes time. By the time you're watching this, it's probably already happened, and I've completed Vox Emperors now. I got number 45 on the card, which is really cool. But while I've been doing that from stage 50 all the way up to 84, I've been documenting it and everything like that, which is really good stuff. So I'll just show what's in it. So this server's basically for those campaigns from 50 to 84. The only exception is prize campaign. That is definitely not 50 to 84. That was just one level for the sake of doing it back in Adventure Day. Funny enough, but it's got all the old campaigns from Adventure Day, Eon Tier, stuff like that. Not like it will help anyone, but just as like a few examples that I've been documenting it and everything like that with the stage numbers and everything like that. But I'll head back to some campaign or potentially even Leviathan campaign as well with there's Otis, which obviously now you can't get. It's a lot easier now than it was. So and everything like that. But this is the server. So the way the server works, if you do join the server, you cannot type. In the server, you can't do anything. You can only basically just look and such things. And it's basically just like a stats related thing, and also like a sort of showing who you could use, who you might have used. I do plan on updating this in the future. The only thing is about this server is that it gets very updated quickly, and I don't update it. Saying that though, I do have obviously I do play the game. I've got the server to document anything I want to document, like a few with like the Immortals, for example. I think I just saw one with 67. Yeah, like this, for example, with the Immortals and stuff like that. I probably will make a little update on that to change it from Immortals. Of course, there's Eric there, and then against Roman and Mello. But of course, we win that match very calmly and stuff. Now, in a few instances, 70 is an example actually where it showed that we actually would lose. But the only things to bear in mind is with these recaps, the Battle Pass card doesn't get added. So here Ober has procced, for example, and this is another one I need to change and update at some point in the near future when more special edition comes out. It's very early in the tier, and we do have an LT coming out on the 3rd of August. If it's not already out by the time everyone is seeing this and stuff. So obviously we are making it more accessible for people. So I will do an updated version of this in some areas where I've used alignments. So for example, stage 69 I've used 2 alignments, stage 84 used 1, but I can easily update that. That just needs Bomb Breaker where Ober is, and we should be fine. And then a little bit of a switch up here with Jacob Fatu and a Dusty Rhodes per se, and then this match just doesn't change. Which it didn't really need to change anyway. The only reason I really needed Ober was because of this match here, which just about won, and everything like that. Just showed like stage 80, for example. As you can see, Jacob. You can see like it's an F3. You can see the stats. You can see any procs and stuff that happened. So basically, you don't have to type it. And you can also see support when I've used it. You can also see super move, anything else like that that has been used in the past as well. So let's see your Sky, for example, for stage 80 on match 3 where the support their ladder's been used at 473k, for example, and gone from there. And yeah, the only few exceptions, there is 72. There are the odd occasions where I do actually forget to put the screenshots in because I do it a bit too quickly, or I'm on stream and I just click quickly and stuff. So this is what actually looks like. I actually do need to edit that message because it's not the head, it is actually the torso. But I changed it to the head because you could change the image. But yeah, there was the odd occasion where I do this, where it's like 72 first matches taker using support. Obviously the torso, that is basically the head. Jacob wins with help from manager, so obviously Heenan. And then match 3 super move, female tag, which obviously speaks for itself as a female tag. And stuff like that. You get a few stages like this, which is like stage 71, where this is where it gets outdated. Where I've done it on like different days to upload, stuff like that. So this is when I had an F1 Fatu. Now I've got a Pro and an F1 Fatu. Not a Pro, an F3 Fatu and a F1 Fatu as well. But yeah, just going up and up and up. Get to like the early 50s, 55s. I've done it here again. This is where I've done it on phone actually. Obviously Breathe first, Breathe second, Backlund and Warrior with support if you can't win. Just super move it. 52 and everything like that, all the way from 50, which is the start of here, which also needs a bit of an update, which you can easily update. It's just Jacob Fatu. But yeah, essentially this is everything that happens with the Supercard campaign Discord server, where I just basically throw these solutions in. When a tier comes out, I try to get campaigns quickly done as possible. As you can tell here, 45. So that was, I think it was done about like 3-4 days into the tier, give or take around 45. Well, I was almost done in like a few days in. But I just need to get super moves and stuff, which I did. You know, not all in one, but I did a progressive. I probably got a bit of a lower number really than 45, but I did hold back a little bit. And stuff. Obviously I reconsidered getting Vulcan, which has been really helpful. Just one of the few that I do recommend. In general for the campaign right now, of course. Obviously, if you are somebody who is free to play and stuff, just wait to tear out. We've got an LT coming out on the 3rd, and I'll be obviously making a few more updates to those that may have a lamp or more. So that's 84, 70, 69. Think 67 as well. Also had an Immortal, 50 had an Immortal, and stuff like that, which obviously I will do. I probably will make a separate different category for like some tier Immortalist or something, or like updated or something random like that. Also, in there I do have links as well to two documents that I think are quite very important for campaign and stuff. So obviously I've pinged everyone who said if you're not aware, there's 2 links it's used when helping you complete campaign or any general stuff. I'd assume you already have these already, but if you don't, these are options for you. And it's shout out to Kyrie, by the way, from the 2K server, doing the season 12 sort of tier list to who is the best and worst in tiers, where they order from special editions to full cards to event cards to everything like that. And then obviously the count as well. Big shout out to the count for the amount of time save he's given people with his campaign spreadsheet, which I've used in my streams before. So and VODs. So currently the next VOD that will be released will be me using said spreadsheet. More and more, of course. If you've already seen it through Twitch, then obviously you know what the spreadsheet is. I'm not going to show it in this video because this is just dedicated for the campaign server. But yeah, there's a lot of campaign stuff that is obviously done and everything like that. I actually didn't take a picture of the to be fair, it's here, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter at the end of it. At the end of the day, but yeah, I do like to take the picture of the final boss of the campaign, but I've forgotten to in this instance. Whoops. But well, it's basically this just doubled, which is fine. And we'll probably find it. You'll probably find it somewhere else anyway. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. It's quite a short one. It's about 10 minutes and everything. But if you do want interest in the campaign server and you do share some interest, it'll be a link in the description down below, as well as my YouTube, Instagram, that I sometimes post on TikTok, as well, if you want to catch lives or other random footage or on TikToks that I've made and stuff. So yeah, if you do like what you see, feel free to join the server. There is a invitation link that is going on forever. If you want to as well, share this out with other people that you may know that play Supercard, want to try campaign, look at the stats and everything like that. Everything is here for people to do it. But apart from that, this has been King Midas Supercard, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.